All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to my Cardano community. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing tremendous amount of love on the updates. Continue supporting, and I will continue to bring out these updates for you guys. So if we're looking at the price of ADA right now in terms of its daily, prices, you can see it is up 3.9%, with the price currently sitting at 60 cents almost. You can round it up to pretty much 60 cents. It's up 4% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative, as mentioned. It's also up 3.8% in BTC comparative right now. You guys can see we're seeing a little bit of minor retracement in certain altcoins, but ADA is one of the ones that is up, which is of course worthwhile noting. And also what's worthwhile noting that a lot of people might forget is that we are up 11.5% right now. And before anyone comes out and says, oh man, Crypto ZX only 11.5%, why is ADA not breaking out? Why is it not seeing those significant rallies? Look across the market. There's several other projects that are just up 10 to 15%. And you guys need to realize what Cardano is doing in terms of its price, instead of looking at how it's performing against some of these coins that are absolutely exploding. One thing a lot of people don't realize is that let's just say, for example, VeChain. VeChain's market cap compared to Cardano's market cap, there's such a massive difference. And these are some factors that you guys need to really understand before, thinking or giving yourself a hard time. But let's take a look at it. The price, like I said, almost 60 cents. Market cap above $21 billion. That's a huge plus point. And also the 24-hour trading volume has also spiked up. We're currently sitting above $770 million. Big thumbs up on that. But before we go any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So before we pull out the charts, I want to take a look at something that you guys might not be looking at, and which is the total value locked for Cardano. We're back above $400 million, and we could be heading up to a new yearly high in terms of total value locked. Slowly but surely, what we want to see Cardano doing, as I've said, the DeFi as of now, compared to its competitor, it's not as high as its competitors, and there's no question about that. There's no question about that, but it will get there in my opinion. And this is where the potential comes into play. This is where the narrative and the potential really plays in. And I am very, very excited for projects on Sol, protocols on Sol. I'm sorry, not Sol, Cardano, to have their time. So that's that. Of course, this is a great thing to see. Like as always I say, DeFi is something I pay very, very close attention to. And I think Cardano's DeFi is undervalued. But again, that's my own personal opinion. Considering what we are seeing right now, considering which times we're in, I think the DeFi for Cardano, a project with the market valuation it has, is on the lower end. But that's that. So far, so good. But let's take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's seeing a little bit of a minor pullback. Of course, that is to be expected. We're retesting some key resistance levels. I've literally covered this Bitcoin price move in literally all my updates, but I know some people only watch certain updates. So it's really, really important for you as a newcomer. I know there's a lot of newcomers coming into the space. You always want to implement Bitcoin's price into your charts. If you're analyzing, if you're taking a look at the price of Cardano, always take a look at Bitcoin, because Bitcoin at the end of the day is the king of the markets. And if everything can be based off of Bitcoin, it honestly is based off of Bitcoin, because we could be seeing the nicest and the cleanest chart for an altcoin, but everything can get invalidated if Bitcoin turns around. So these are some factors we need to keep in mind. Bitcoin dominance seeing a little bit of a pullback, but so far not much has changed. But let's take a look at Cardano, because a lot has changed in Cardano's price over the past few hours. So this right here is the weekly time frame. So I just want to take you guys on memory lane. I want to take you guys down memory lane. See, I can't speak. When I'm too excited, I cannot speak. So you can see this for yourself. I've discussed this before on my channel. Look at this consolidation phase, and then saw this massive bull run, taking the price of Cardano at an all-time high of $3.10. And what if I told you this $3.10, anyone that was projecting this price target around these levels, people used to laugh. people used to be like, that's absolutely insane. And we're talking at a 2 cents ADA, just a 2 cents ADA, and there were several opportunities to be accumulating at a 2 cents ADA. And let's just say you were one of the very few people that actually held. You saw a gain of 12,440%, which is about 124x. And that's how many people, made massive gains. And there were a lot, viewers of my own channel were, really having a time of their life. But, what people tend to forget is this. People say ADA has bottomed, ADA is nowhere near its all-time high. But you know how many people would wish that Cardano was back at 2 cents? Did it get to 2 cents? Absolutely not. It made its way back down to 22 cents, which is still a gain from its all-time low of 680%. And these are factors that, people will never pay attention to. But what we're starting to see happening is, we're retesting above key resistances. And you can see this for yourself. I made it easy. I don't really get too complicated in the charts. I want other people to understand, make it easier for people to see where we're currently sitting at. Where you're seeing happening is that key resistance, which I've been talking to you guys about over the past few days now, has been broken above. So that is really nice to see. We finally broke above that 59 cents resistance, and not only did we just break above there, we closed it. And look at this for yourself. You can't make this up. We saw that same exact resistance as we were breaking towards the upside play as a level of support. Look at it for yourself. We got supported by here and bounced back up. So ADA is starting to show momentum once again. Loving what I'm seeing. But now we need to clear 61.89 cents. And if this target is able to clear, we could see 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level finally come into play, which is roughly an 11% gain from the levels which I've mentioned at that 62 cents. So things are starting to get exciting. Things are starting to heat up. Only a few understand this. And guys, once the price gets into the 78.6, let me put this into perspective. The price hasn't been in this zone, let me tell you, since May of 2022. And when was May 2022? That was almost 2 years back. We're approaching a 2 years mark this May. And breaking into it will be retesting levels up in about for 18 months that we haven't seen. So this is huge. And this is what people don't realize. Once we get into the 78.6, I think ADA will make its way up to the psychological price point at $1, and that's where excitement begins. So that's my current take on Cardano. That's how I'm currently taking a look at. Let me know down below if you guys have different opinions. Of course, I respect everyone's opinion. Let me know in the comments down below. Love each and every one of you guys. And also, if you want to see more updates on Cardano on a day-to-day basis, smash that like button. We want to see crazy amount of likes on this video, and I will continue to bring out these updates for you guys. Love you all. Stay safe out there. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZXN. Peace out.